Hi, this is Kayla from Walkie Talkie Speech Therapy, and today we're talking about what to do if those first words aren't coming. And my answer is to start teaching sign to your child. Now this is to help decrease that frustration. A lot of toddlers who are late talkers get really frustrated, and parents tell me that their child has a whole lot of tantrums. And so we want to help that child. They're really needing to communicate, and until those words are coming, we're going to use signs in the interim period. Now research shows that children do learn to talk as they learn to sign as well. Because every time someone is using a sign with them, like more, they're also saying the word more and hopefully directing and emphasizing the mouth shape of more to that child. So what I find with the children that I work with is if they're having trouble learning to talk, then I go for the signs, they learn those, they see the power of communication, their tantrums decrease, and then shortly thereafter we start getting some vocalization, some clearer sounds, and then the full word for each of those signs, and then lots of new words. So here's 7 tips on how to teach your child to sign. Tip number 1 is to model. Model. Repeat that same sign over and over. And of course, choose something that's common, that's motivating, and that's going to help decrease that frustration. Tip number 2 is to use songs and videos to make it really fun for your child to learn new signs. And this actually will help them learn it pretty fast, is what I find. I do this during therapy. So if you're playing the signing video, check my playlist for signing videos. Click that link above. If you're playing it on a tablet, you want to be facing your child so that they can watch you as you make the signs and say the words as well. And that leads me to our next tip, which is to take your child's hands and help them make the sign. Just like if we were singing a song like Wheels on the Bus, the wheels on the bus go round and round, we'd be taking their hands and we'd be helping them learn those actions too. So we're going to take their hands and we're going to help them make those signs. Like if it's a sign more, we take their hands and touch it together. Even if it's super quick, just where we're to, oh, good job, good signing, good letting mommy help you. Tip number 3 is to use other children. If you have other kids in the house, then that's perfect. Siblings are great. If the sibling's a little bit older and the sibling is doing the song in the video with you and the sibling is signing more, then it's more likely that your toddler will copy the sibling because children are more motivated to copy other children sometimes than they are adults. And if your older child starts using those signs around the house, then great. If you have your child sign eat before you give that older child some food for snack, then your toddler is going to be more likely to say eat, just like big brother or sister. Tip number 5 is to motivate. Now toddlers are super motivated by food usually and by something new. So let's say that we use a new food item. Maybe it's something special like fruit snacks. They don't get to have that very often. That's a perfect thing to use for practicing signing. Use that older sibling, use the video right before you practice this. Maybe it's the sign eat, and you model it 3 times. That's our next tip. Just like when we're teaching our child to tell us what he wants verbally, we try 3 times. Eat. You show me. Eat. You try. Eat. Okay. And if they haven't, this is a new skill, they're not used to it, they're not sure, then you try and take their hands and put it together, put it towards their mouth for eat. And if they allow you, then great, reward it. And if they don't, then say, okay, good trying, and then you give them the item. Our last tip, as with most things, is to reward. We reward even the baby steps. So even if they just put their fingertips together, but they didn't do it all the way into the mouth for eat, that's fine. Oh, I saw you put your hands together. Good job. Here's the fruit snack. I'm Kayla with Walkie Talkie Speech Therapy. Thanks for watching this video on how to teach my child to sign. Please see the extra information in the description, as well as subscribe to Walkie Talkie Speech Therapy, where I answer real questions from real parents. Post a comment, leave a question. I'd love to answer it and make a video about it. Please share this video as well with someone that you know that might benefit from this information as well. Thanks, bye-bye.